this is a nice one. Yeah, that's a nice one here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here. Come here, buddy. Oh yeah. There's a nice spotted bass. Heck yeah. Good spot here. Oops. Sometimes they get away from me. Spotted bass are known for their strength. They're strong little guys. He's probably just under 2 pounds, but he's sure strong. Got him on a crawdad style bait. I'll go over this with you in a little bit. I want to talk to you about a bait that I like using if I think that some of the fish are maybe keying in on some crawdad bite, and it's called a super speed craw. It's made by Zoom. If you're familiar with a Zoom speed craw, it's a small little profile bait. What this one is this is the that's the wrong deal right there. That's actually a worm. This is the bigger speed craw, kind of the Magnum speed craw. It's got a good size profile, really thick, durable plastic, some really good legs on it, and you can actually swim this thing and bass will bite on it. This particular color here is watermelon candy red. So if I'm keying in on the potential of a crawdad bite, I want something with a little bit of red in it. Now, my setup for this bait is the exact same setup that I use when I throw a Texas rig Senko. I did a video on right in front of my garage on this setup for a Texas rig Senko, and it wound up being, I think, my most popular video. I think it's got like 1700 views, which for me is really good. I have a small channel. So what I do is I take and I've got 30-pound Suffix 832 braid. I tie a uni to uni knot, and I put about a 5 to 6 foot 15-pound test fluorocarbon leader. I use Seagar and Vizix. I get a little peg, a little bobber stopper, and a small 1/8 ounce tungsten weight. I use a 4/0 Gamakatsu extra wide gap hook, and I Texas rig this bait on there. This is the exact setup that I use with the Senko. I'm just using it with this Magnum Craw right here. And what I like about this is that out here at this lake, there's a lot of rocks. Okay, so I can get this thing in the rocks, and I've got a light enough weight to where I can get this through the rocks without getting hung up much at all. And when I bounce this thing off the rocks, that's a lot of times the way the bass hit. And all I do with this bait, I mean, it is super simple. It's the exact same way that I fish a Senko. I just drag it real slow on the bottom, and that's how I get my bites. So if you're in a lake, you think there's some crawdad bite going on, try this outfit. Use a light weight, move it real slow through grass or some type of vegetation. Around docks is good, but especially rocks. That's where this bait has excelled for me. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you about the rod. It's my Okuma EVX 6'8" medium heavy action rod. One of my favorite rods I've ever bought. I got a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio Lew's speed spool, and I like that higher gear ratio when I'm fishing this technique, whether it be with a crawbait or a worm. Either way it works. Well, once again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll talk to you next time.